It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Marcus Aurelius, in an era where public opinion often shapes individual identity and self-worth, the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, stands as a beacon of personal resilience and tranquility. His teachings, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, advocate for a life led by virtue and reason, unfettered by the fleeting judgments of others. In this video, we will explore Aurelius's perspective on the insignificance of external validation, offering a path to inner peace and self-reliance. Marcus Aurelius, often hailed as the philosopher emperor, ruled the Roman Empire from 161 to 180 AD, a period marked by military conflict and social turmoil. Despite his imperial responsibilities, Aurelius remained a steadfast practitioner of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes rationality, self-control, and indifference to external circumstances. His personal writings, collectively known as the Meditations, provide profound insights into his thought process and the Stoic principles he lived by. Central to Stoic philosophy, and prominently featured in Marcus Aurelius' writings, is the concept of the dichotomy of control, which delineates between what is within our control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and what is not, external events, the actions of others, and societal accolade. Aurelius's Meditations repeatedly emphasize the futility of concerning oneself with external opinions and the transient nature of fame and public approval. He advocates for a life driven by virtue, the pursuit of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, arguing that true happiness and peace come from within. By embodying these virtues, one becomes self-sufficient, resilient to the shifting tides of public opinion and societal expectation. Aurelius's teachings thus provide a blueprint for living a life centered on personal integrity and inner tranquility rather than external validation. Adopting Marcus Aurelius's Stoic approach to indifference towards public opinion involves cultivating a mindset of self-awareness and internal validation. This can be achieved through daily practices such as meditation, reflective journaling, and deliberate action aligned with personal values and ethics. Such practices not only build resilience to external opinions, but also foster a deeper understanding of one's true self and priorities. Additionally, embracing Stoic principles means recognizing the transient nature of public opinion and focusing on actions and thoughts that are within one's control. By regularly engaging in self-reflection and aligning actions with inner values rather than external approval, individuals can develop a stronger sense of self and a fortified resilience against the fluctuating tides of societal judgment. 1. Self-reflection and journaling. The practice of self-reflection and journaling, as exemplified by Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations, is a potent tool for fostering a mindset that is less concerned with external opinions. This method involves deep introspection, where one can explore and understand personal motivations, emotional responses, and core values independent of societal judgment. For instance, when faced with criticism or disapproval, rather than immediately seeking external validation or altering one's stance to fit popular opinion, journaling provides a private space to process these experiences. It allows for a thoughtful evaluation of how these external influences align with one's internal values and goals. This practice is embodied in Aurelius's words: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By consistently engaging in self-reflection and journaling, you create a robust inner dialogue, become more attuned to your intrinsic beliefs and principles, and develop a sense of self that is resilient to the ebb and flow of public opinion. This inner sanctuary of reflection becomes a source of strength and guidance, enabling a more authentic and self-determined life, true to the Stoic pursuit of virtue and rationality. 2. Mindfulness and meditation. Embracing mindfulness and meditation is a transformative strategy for cultivating indifference to public opinion, deeply resonant with Stoic philosophy. These practices center on being fully present and aware, allowing one to observe thoughts and emotions without being swayed by them. This heightened awareness brings clarity, reducing the impact of external judgments on one's peace of mind. For instance, when encountering social pressure or criticism, mindfulness enables one to acknowledge these external stimuli without letting them dictate emotional responses. As Marcus Aurelius advised, do every act of your life as if it were the very last act of your life. By focusing on the present, mindfulness and meditation foster a detachment from the anxieties and influences of external opinions, aligning one's actions with personal virtues and rational decision-making. This approach not only diminishes the significance of public opinion, but also strengthens one's inner resolve and self-sufficiency, embodying the Stoic ideal of tranquility through self-control and inner focus. Through regular practice, these techniques help build a mental fortress that stands resilient against the fluctuating tides of societal judgment, guiding one towards a life of authenticity and composure. 3. Focus on what you can control. Central to Stoicism, and particularly emphasized by Marcus Aurelius, is the concept of focusing on what is within our control, a strategy vital in diminishing the weight of others' opinion. Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This philosophy encourages a shift in focus from external validation to internal actions and responses. For example, in a situation where peer pressure is high, instead of succumbing to the urge to conform, one can choose to act according to personal ethics and judgment. This approach fosters a sense of empowerment and independence. By concentrating on personal choices, actions, and attitudes, and accepting that others' thoughts and opinions are beyond one's control, individuals can develop a resilient mindset. This practice not only aligns with Stoic teachings, but also serves as a practical tool in daily life, helping to cultivate a sense of serenity and autonomy in the face of societal pressure. 4. Define personal values and principles. Establishing and living by personal values and principles is a fundamental Stoic practice, as it guides actions and decisions from an internal compass rather than external opinion. Marcus Aurelius stressed the importance of this when he stated, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." By clearly defining personal values, one can navigate life with a sense of purpose and integrity, immune to the fickle nature of public opinion. In practical terms, this might mean choosing a career path that aligns with one's passions, rather than one that is highly regarded by society, or making lifestyle choices that reflect personal beliefs, even if they go against the norm. This strategy fosters a strong sense of self, as actions and decisions are rooted in personal convictions rather than the desire for approval. Living in accordance with one's values and principles is a powerful way to cultivate self-respect and confidence, essential qualities for those seeking to live a Stoic life. 5. Seek internal validation. The pursuit of internal validation, as opposed to seeking approval from others, is a key element in practicing Stoic indifference. Marcus Aurelius advocated for self-reliance in validation, suggesting that peace comes from within. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. This strategy involves recognizing and appreciating one's own efforts and achievements based on personal standards and goals. For instance, feeling content with one's progress in personal development or professional skills, regardless of external acclaim, is a manifestation of this practice. This shift towards self-validation encourages a deep-seated confidence and contentment, as one's sense of worth and achievement is no longer tethered to the unpredictable and often superficial judgments of others. By regularly engaging in self-reflection, acknowledging personal accomplishments, and setting personal benchmarks for success, individuals can cultivate a strong sense of self-approval and independence, embodying the Stoic ideal of finding fulfillment from within. In conclusion, the journey towards embracing Stoic indifference to public opinion, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, is both challenging and deeply rewarding. It requires a steadfast commitment to self-reflection, mindfulness, and living in accordance with one's own values and principles. Through the practices of self-reflection and journaling, we engage in a meaningful dialogue with ourselves, gaining clarity on our inner motivations and strength to stand firm in our conviction. Mindfulness and meditation teach us to anchor ourselves in the present, cultivating an inner calm that remains unshaken by external opinion. By focusing on what we can control, defining our personal values, and seeking internal validation, we build a life of authenticity and purpose, rooted in our own judgments and aspirations. These strategies are not mere philosophical concepts, but practical tools for navigating the complexities of modern life. They guide us to find a balance between social interaction and personal integrity, allowing us to live in harmony with ourselves and, by extension, with the world. The teachings of Aurelius remind us that true tranquility and contentment come from within, from a life lived in accordance with reason and virtue, undisturbed by the fleeting judgments of others. As we integrate these Stoic practices into our daily lives, we embark on a transformative journey towards self-reliance and emotional resilience. The path laid out by Marcus Aurelius leads us not just to a place of indifference to public opinion, but to a deeper understanding and acceptance of ourselves. In this journey, we find not only peace and stability, but also a profound sense of freedom, the freedom to be true to ourselves, irrespective of the ever-changing tides of societal opinion.